Here's just a little update. This is how I solved the problem of this hood shaking around on this tractor. It's now pinned on each side at the bottom. Keeps things a lot more still so they don't rattle around. This is the other side. So yeah, that's just a couple pins and a couple L brackets from the hardware store. I welded the brackets on. I used an existing hole that was already in the fender, and then an existing hole that was in the L bracket also. So I didn't even have to drill any holes. That paint is actually from a spray bomb. It's Chevy orange engine enamel. And it matched pretty close. Pretty close. I don't know if I'm gonna get too much of anything done today. It is hot outside. Holy cow. Big difference from a couple of days ago. Yeah, I'd just as soon sit here and do nothing. It's too hot to get involved in any kind of project today. Oh, another thing I did with this tractor, got it so it's up in the air a little higher, the plow. What I did was, I just took a link, just moved it a link down so the chain pulls it up higher. That's as much as I can do because it now touches the steering when it's up on its highest position. So I can't make it go up any higher. Even though there's a little bit more room for it to go up, it interferes with the steering. So I will have to live with that amount. So yeah, this tractor's pretty much ready to use. I would like to install a light. I was thinking I would put it on this corner. Oops, I better be in frame. I was thinking I'd put it on this corner, or maybe even right here, shining at the front. I tend to, when I'm plowing, I always find myself looking off to the right, so I'll keep the light there, shining in that direction. For some reason, I hardly ever look at that side of the plow when I'm plowing. I always seem to be, maybe it's a right-handed thing, but I seem to always be looking off this side of the tractor. I put a little clamp thing on the back there, just like I have on my two Boland's tractors. If I ever need to pull it or pull something with it. I noticed something on this tractor. Have you ever seen, I've never seen anything like this before. Look at the back of these rims. Somebody has beat the living hell out of them. They're all like bent to rat shit. How does that thing hold air? There's got to be a tube in this tire. Look at that. Well, it's holding air. I'm not gonna complain. But wow, look at the back of that rim. They take a sledgehammer to it. This side's fine. It's not all bent or bashed in. Oh well, I'm just getting critical and picky now. But I'm glad to have this. This will be a good backup tractor. So I have a feeling that Boland's will break down again at least once in the winter time. And I'll at least have this to go to. This and my snowblower. Yeah, other than a light for the front, I don't think I'm doing anything else to this tractor. I'm not spending any more money on it. And here it is, whenever I need it. I should get it indoors. I'm gonna see if I can clear some space in my sea container, because it's a shame to have this sitting outside in the weather. If I can get it into my sea container, it'll be out of the weather. Yeah, I just don't feel good about leaving it out in the rain and snow. It's not right. And speaking of my snowblower, yesterday I managed to get a new belt on it, new auger belt for the next season. The other one was stretched all to hell. So I put a nice new blue Kevlar belt on it. They hold up the best. The other cheap ones, they last about 25 minutes if you're lucky, and they throw it off. They stretch and then throw it right off the whatever you fucking call them thing. So yeah, I changed the belt. I greased a bunch of stuff underneath. Lubricated the chain for the wheels, the chain drive. Just went over it, gave it the once over. I may change the oil in it before the winter season starts, or I may not. It was changed last year before I used it for the winter. I also had it running, took it for a walk around the property. It's funny I say take it for a walk, but that's basically what I did. I put it in gear and walked around the property with it. So I took it for a walk. It's running okay. I always seem to have a little bit of difficulty when it gets really, really cold. It doesn't like to run the greatest. It's a little more difficult to start. It just gives me a fight. I suppose it could use a new carburetor. It would really benefit from a new carburetor, a nice, clean, brand new carburetor. Because I seem to have a lot of issues with carburetor problems on this machine. So yeah, I have 3 machines now to do the snow this winter. You would think with 3 machines, I should at least be able to look after the snow. I hope we don't get a whole bunch of snow like we did last year. My God, it was deep and we got a lot of it. We had a fair share of ice last year too, lots of ice. That makes it difficult for doing anything. Even with tire chains, you're still getting stuck. Anyways, I'm ready. I'm ready early this year. Like, it's just July now and I've got 3 machines ready to go for the winter. I guess it's better to do it now than the last minute. Plus, I have this Bollens too I recently bought. This one has a Vanguard motor in it. It's quite powerful, 18 horsepower. If my other Bollens quits, or something really bad happens to it, the snowplow will be going on this one, and the big tires and chains will be going on the back of this one. I'll take the mowing deck off, and then this will be used for snow. This one will get the job done. This one has a lot more power. This one doesn't leak oil and doesn't smoke. This is a nice machine. Yeah, this particular tractor and the other Bollens I have, these 2 models, their value is anywhere from $700 up to $1,500, depending on their condition. And restored versions of these, people are selling for $2,500. Thanks for watching, everyone. Just thought I'd throw together a quick little video. I'm actually ready for winter early this year. I have 3 machines now waiting to use.
And when you go, I will fall back apart. Find pieces of me all over